Hello dear friends. Yes, I have come up again with yet another list of common errors of the Indian students. Yes, that is what we are going to learn now. Well, first of all, I would like to ask you a question. Have you ever failed in the English paper in your life so far during your academic career? Huh? No. Oh, it indicates that you are very strong in English. Then you must have at least failed in mathematics? Oh, no. Okay. Really great. You are so very good. You are so very meritorious that you have never failed in any of the papers in your life so far. And you have passed in all your examinations. You have passed your first school final examination, you have passed your higher secondary examination, you have passed all the other you have passed in all the other examinations you have appeared at so far. Yeah, so please tell me whether I have made any English error. I have made any error in my English so far in this video session. Yes, dear, I have deliberately made an error in English in this video session so far. What is the error? The error is the use of the preposition in after pass and fail, which is absolutely incorrect. We should not use the preposition in after pass or after fail, and no preposition for that matter. So, what should we say? He has passed all his examinations. He has failed mathematics. Have you ever failed the English paper? No. But you should not say fail in or pass in. Let's make another example sentence with fail. The two papers she has failed are history and geography. Clear? Don't say by mistake even that she has failed in two papers. No. The two papers she has failed are history and geography. All right? Okay, let's see what is the next. Next is another question. Have you ever asked any school-going child or school-going student which class he reads in? We often ask the school-going children, which class do you read in? That's an error. That's a mistake. Right. So, we do not read in any class. What do? We study in a class. He studies in standard 10. You study in standard 12. If you don't want to use the word standard, it's okay, all right, no problem. You have to use the word class as is used in India. So there is also no problem at all. But you study, you never read. Okay? So which class do you study in? And the answer will be, I study in class 10, 9, or whatever be that. So we do not use read in this context. Once again, I would like to remind you that you are translating. You are translating the English, the Bengali sentence or Hindi sentence or any Indian sentence into English. And so you are walking into the trap. You are making such mistakes. So never say he reads in class 12. Always say he studies in class 12. Likewise, with any school or any educational institution, do not use read. In India, people often say he reads in an international school. No, it's incorrect. There also you have to use study, and before any institution, before any educational institution, always use the preposition at. He studies at an international school. I study at a Bengali medium school. You study at an English medium school. Never in a school or in a college, but we study at a school, at a college. All right? Let's go to the next one. And next one is group verb. You know the group verb put on, P-U-T, put on, O-N, on. Put on means to wear, right? Put on your shirt, put on your shoes, all right? So very naturally, when you want to use, when you want to just express the opposite sense, you use put off. Put off your shoes before entering the temple. And that is incorrect. Because the opposite of put on is never put off. Then what is the exact antonym of put on? The exact antonym of put on is take off. T-A-K-E, take off. O-F-F. Take off your shoes. Take off your shirt. Take off your coat. Oh, it's very hot here. I need to take off my coat. Not put off. So, very naturally, this question also arises. Is there any group verb like put off? Yes, there is. But it has a completely different meaning. Put off, this group verb means, in English, to postpone. When something is postponed, something is put off. For example, the meeting has been put off for some unknown reasons. Or the cricket match has been put off because of heavy rain. All right? So put off has a different meaning, and it is not an antonym of put on. So the exact antonym of put on is take off. Remember that. Next time this sort of error should not be made by us at least. Okay, next. We know that after the infinitive to, TO2, generally we use the simple present form of the verb. To go, to do, to eat, like this, okay? Because to is an infinitive. I want to go to England. So to is there, so I am saying that I want to go to England. So in the same way, he wants to take a cup of tea. To take, because to is an infinitive. But there is an exception. And remember, this to, TO2, is not always used as an infinitive. Often, TO2 is used as a preposition. And when to is used as a preposition, we do not use this simple present form of the verb. But we have to use verb plus ing. For example, I look forward to meeting the celebrity. I look forward to. Look forward to is an English phrase. So there, TO2 is not an infinitive, but a preposition. And so, after that, meet plus ing. I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to talking to the professor. All right? Talk plus ing. In the same way, there is another example as well, and that is, I'm habituated to going to bed late at night. Habituated. Habituated, the appropriate preposition is to. So as the appropriate preposition is to, we know that this to is not an infinitive. Therefore, we shall use verb plus ing. Are you habituated to writing for long hours? Habituated to plus verb plus ing. I am not habituated to living in such circumstances. All right? Or there is another phrase, with a view to. With a view to. So there also to is a preposition and not an infinitive. So after that to, we have to use verb plus ing. Let's make an example sentence. He is going to America with a view to doing a PhD. With a view to doing, do plus ing, doing a PhD. Or he is going to America with a view to doing his postdoc. So is it clear to everybody? And the last one today is not an English error, in fact, not a grammatical error, but it is better not to use this because this is a redundant use of a certain word, and that is return back. You must have often seen the use of this phrase return back. Has he already returned back? My dear friends, return, the word return itself means to come back or to go back. So the word back is already implied there. Why should you use another back, B-A-C-K? It is redundant. It is absolutely unnecessary. So unnecessarily, we should not use any word because our English gets a little overburdened. So it is better for us to avoid that. But I have, unfortunately, I have seen American people, I have heard American people using return back, this phrase. It's their mother tongue. It may be their first language, but a mistake is always a mistake, though it is not a grammatical error. In figure of speech, it is called tautology, unnecessary use, double use, okay? So, sometimes some grammarians are there, some linguists are there who say that no, when we return or when we come back from a long trip, we use generally return back. And when we come back from a short trip, we use only return. Has he returned home? Means he has returned home from a short trip. But if you say that has he returned back, that means he has returned from a long trip. Some linguists are of this opinion. Though I personally request you not to use back, B-A-C-K, back with return. It is absolutely unnecessary, my dear friends. Okay? So, it has already become a long video. I think you will have the patience to watch this video. Okay? And so please write your comments, which I look forward to seeing. I look forward to seeing your comments. Okay. And if you like this video, give a like. And those of you who are new to this channel, please subscribe. Dear, please subscribe. It is important for us, perhaps not for you. Otherwise, how is it possible for us to run this channel if the number of subscribers does not increase? Okay? Thank you very much. See you again in the next session. Bye-bye.